looking at a GC equation, GC NECO to be precise, 2008, question 26. So here we have simplify SURD 2 minus SURD 3 all over SURD 2 plus SURD 3 all raised to the power of what? 2. Now you can remember in your junior secondary that you have, when you have x raised to the power 2 or x squared, it means x times x. Now, so when you have this kind of equation, it means SURD 2 minus SURD 3 all over SURD 2 plus SURD 3 and SURD 2 minus SURD 3 all over SURD 2 plus SURD 3. And the bracket there simplifies that we are going to multiply each and every one of them. So we now have that. So 2 times SURD 2, we will be having SURD 4. Then SURD 2 times SURD 3 minus SURD 3, we are having minus SURD 6. We are through with SURD 2 now. We now enter minus SURD 3. Minus SURD 3 times SURD 2, we will be having minus SURD 6. And minus SURD 3 times minus SURD 3, we are having plus SURD 9. Because minus is plus. All over SURD 2, now go to the denominator side. Now SURD 2 times SURD 2 is SURD 4. Then SURD 2 times SURD 3 is plus SURD 6. Now SURD 3 times SURD 2 is that same plus SURD 6. And SURD 3 times SURD 3 is plus SURD 9. Now I believe up to this point you must have understood what we did. Now the next thing to do is to see where we can get some like terms and perform the basic operations there. So here you already know that the square root of 4 is 2. Now we have SURD 6 and SURD 6 which are like terms. Now each SURD 6 is carrying minus, which implies minus minus is plus. Now the coefficient now of SURD 6 here is 1 and the coefficient of SURD 6 here is 1. So it means 1 plus 1 will be giving us 2 SURD 6. Now because the 2 SURD 6, the two of them are carrying minus, so the answer will be minus 2 SURD 6 plus the square root of 9 is 3 all over 2 here. Now that's the same thing, but here is we are having plus and plus. So they still have the same coefficient 1 1. So 1 plus 1 is plus 2 SURD 6 and the square root of 9 is 3. So here now, we now collect like terms. You see that we have two ordinary numbers in the numerator, the 2 and 3. So 2 plus 3 will be having 5, then minus 2 SURD 6 all over 2 plus 3, we have 5 plus 2 SURD 6. Many students, after getting this answer, will say this is my final answer, but that is wrong. This is not your final answer because the denominator is still carrying a SURD number, so you have to rationalize. Now, in rationalizing here, you have to multiply both the up and the down by the conjugate of the denominator. So the conjugate of the denominator will now be times 5 minus 2 SURD 6 all over 5 minus 2 SURD 6. Now, what are we going to do? Start multiplying. 5 times 5 is 25. Are you there? Then 5 times minus 2 SURD 6 is minus 10 SURD 6, because the multiplication of SURD, number will multiply number and SURD will multiply SURD. What do you mean? For example, if we have A SURD B times C SURD D, the numbers outside will multiply each other. A times C is AC, then the ones under SURD will multiply each other. B times D is B D. This is one of the rules of SURD, and this is the multiplication rule. So now we are through with 5. So we have minus 2 SURD 6 times 5 will still give us minus 10 SURD 6. Now we now have minus 2 SURD 6 times minus 2 SURD 6. The minus times the minus will be giving you a plus, and 2 times 2 we have 4, and 6 times 6 we have 36 all over. 5 times 5 is 25. Then you have 5 times minus 2 SURD 6, you have minus 10 SURD 6, and you go to the next one, 2 SURD 6 times 5, you have plus 10 SURD 6. Then you now have 2 SURD 6, positive 2 SURD 6 times negative 2 SURD 6. You now be having negative 2, 4 SURD 36, because 2 times 2 is 4, and 6 times 6 is 36. So you start performing your basic operation. When you see like terms, you collect like terms. Now you have 25 minus 10 SURD 6 minus 10 SURD 6. They are like terms because they are possessing the same square root, so 6 and so 6. So minus 10 minus 10 will give you minus 20. You have minus 20 so 6 plus 4 times square root of 36 is now 6 all over 25. Now in this case now, one of the source 10 source 6 is carrying plus and the other is carrying minus. So because of that, minus plus is minus, and when you say 10 source 6 minus 10 source 6, they are exactly the same thing, so the two of them will cancel out. You now have minus 4 times square root of 36 is now 6. Now you have 25 minus 20 source 6 plus 24 all over 25 minus 24, which is now giving you 25 plus 24 is 49. 49 minus 20 source 6 all over 25 minus 24 is 1. And this is the final answer. The final answer becomes 49 minus 20 source 6. And this is the final answer, and you get your full marks on the exam. Thank you very much.